Yo, what's up guys? So today's video we're going to be playing this new Golem deck that I found. So basically guys, I'm streaming on TikTok recently. I had my first stream yesterday. So if you guys want to see my streams on TikTok, because I can't stream on YouTube until I have 50 subscribers. So if you want to check my TikTok streams out, you can follow me on just TikTok at RageBaitCR. And we'll hop back into this game. So it looks like it's Golem v Golem. I think he's got like the meta Golem deck with vines, but obviously I don't have vines, and I'm sure a lot of you guys don't have vines maxed either. So like, this is why I'm making the video for this reason as well, because you know, a lot of you guys that don't have like the newest cards maxed, you'll want some decks as well, because you know, just because you might not want to spend the money to max out a new card. So this deck is actually really good. Honestly, I prefer it to the Vines deck anyway, because even if I did have Vines max, I think I would still run this one basically, because Evo Witch is the meta right now basically, and Lightning kills it. So yeah, I feel like if Lightning becomes meta again, then Evo Witch will kind of fall off a bit. But at this time, like, no one really uses Lightning really, and Evo Witch is broken, so Lightning is really good right now. So we get a Fat Lightning. Let's hop back into the gameplay anyway. So we get a Fat Lightning there. And yeah, with this deck, obviously, it's not like, you don't really want to go like Golem first play basically, because it's not like a crazy beatdown Golem deck with just only like offensive cards behind the Golem. You know, it's a bit more defensive, but also got the beatdown aspects of, you know, the Prince, the Baby Dragon, the Goblin Machine. But you've got the Witch in there, so it's like more defensive as well. So you cover a lot of aspects. So I really like this deck at the moment, especially in this crazy beatdown meta. So he's gonna Golem. So here I just want to kind of defend, and pretty easy defense, honestly. Like, when they don't have Lightning, it's just easy. I feel like if you're running this deck and the opponent has Lightning, it's kind of bad, obviously. But I'm sure you can still win, but obviously it's going to be tough. You just got to spread your troops out, manage being offensive, and, you know, don't stack all your troops together, basically. Also, guys, this thing that I've found out pretty recently is that a level 16 Evo Witch, like when it's healed a little bit, it's like because of the Chef Tower level 16, when it's healed a little bit, it survives the Lightning, which is crazy. So like, I've seen it happen a few times recently where someone tries Lightning and Evo Witch that's level 16, that's healed a little bit, and it survives. And it's like, bruh, like, you basically just lose the game after you've Lightning that. But yeah, into the next game, facing another Golem deck. Wow, this meta is absolutely crazy, you guys. Everyone's just using Golem. But yeah, like, this is why I don't really want to run cycle decks right now, because there's just no point. Why run Goblin Drill when everyone's running Golem, P.E.K.K.A, like, and a lot of those beatdown decks have good counters to Goblin Drill anyway. So it's like, cycle decks, you can still win, have success, but I think these beatdown decks are more well-rounded and you can beat more matchups with them. But I don't know, like, obviously like Lava Loon and stuff is great, but the Vines does counter it very well as well. Although a lot of people aren't really running air counters in their decks, but with the addition of like a lot of Evo Witch decks, it's making Lava a bit worse right now. To be honest though, whenever I run Lava, my like biggest counter is like Evo Executioner or just Executioner, because you have to spend lightning arrows basically to kill it. So it's like 9 elixir just for a 5 elixir card, and you basically just lost the game because you're down so much elixir, and the Lava's 7 as well, which is basically gonna lose all his HP to and Evo XC anyway, like pretty quickly, that's pretty much straight away. But yeah, so I like running minor decks of lava. But anyway, that's besides the point. Today's about golden, guys. So I'm going to defend this push pretty easily. Evo Baby Drag is so broken on defense. Honestly, like, I think the card needs a nerf. Obviously, Vines needs a bigger nerf, but Evo Baby Drag, I'd say maybe make it 2 cycles and then maybe buff the damage a bit. Because I feel like if you straight away made Evo Baby Drag in 2 cycles, that no one would really use it basically. But I feel like if you kind of do what they did to Evo Lumberjack, where they made it 2 cycles but give it like a damage boost or something, or I don't know, maybe a speed boost or something along them lines. So don't completely kill the card, I guess. Would be kind of nice, just to balance it out in the meta a bit. I'd say for Vines, if I was to nerf Vines, I would completely remove the freeze. Like, it pulls troops to the ground and does a lot of damage, like more than arrows to troops basically. That's more than enough. Why do you need a whole freeze spell to it as well? Like, it is. I honestly find it so confusing that it's still the way it is in the game. Like, that card should be at least 5 elixir Vines. Like, it's so broken if you work out the whole concept to it. It's way too broken. Like, I don't even know, but right, I'm gonna Golem Bridge here. Well, not Bridge, but in front of the Eat Witch, just because he just barred, guys, and he just poisoned. So he just, it's basically my Witch, that's like a, I don't know, a -1 elixir Witch, because bar's 2 and poison's 4, so he spent 6 elixir, which is 5, and it's still alive, and you can't really kill it straight away because of the barrel unless if you play something on top of it, like a spell or something. So yeah, that's why I decided to Golem. And we got some death damage, and you know, we're not down too much elixir after this because obviously he overcommitted on my Witch, so we could Golem. But this matchup is like harder when they have Evo Furnace than Evo Witch, just because Evo Witch obviously with lightning works better than against Evo Furnace. But yeah, I kind of want to save my Evo Witch for the graveyard, you guys. So like when you're facing graveyard, you generally don't want to be Evo Witching unless it's into a graveyard, just because it's so broken at defending it. But with the addition of Vines, obviously, Evo Witch doesn't even counter graveyard great. So I like to stack it up with cards like a Guards or stuff like Guards. Probably is the best option. But obviously here we didn't have the Guards inside, so we have to go Prince and Barrel. It's pretty rough, but he does do a pretty bad poison. So I'm going to Golden Bridge, obviously, because he just spent, what, at least 4 for my Witch. Or graveyard included, it's even more, but yeah, we can push here. Witch does die, unfortunately, so we're going to stack up a Prince, stack up a big push here, just because you have the Evo Baby Drag still alive there for a few seconds, and the boost is pretty nice with the Prince. And he's on the back foot, he's down on it, so we're going to cycle the Witch just to get to our Evo. Prince just connects, which is nice. Okay, I just want to play Goblin Machine and defend this push. Pretty awkward cycle there, but we do manage to get back to Guards, which is nice. And basically, I feel like now we have such good game control because that graveyard was so aggressive. Prince Bridge here to keep up the pressure, support the Goblin Machine push. Force out Vines. And here, I know I said save your Evil Witches for graveyard, but because I'm so much elixir, I can afford to go in it in the back. And I'm going to go on Bridge with it. Or in front of it, basically. And then going to take out that Furnace, the Barrel. As soon as I see the Evo Furnace, lighten that straight away, basically. Don't want it to stack up Fire Spirits on me. He does spend quite a lot for my Evil Witch, like at least 6, basically. So I get the Evo Baby Drag to support the Golem bit. Maybe try to get a bit of death damage. Which we do get a little bit of damage with it. I think here, a Goblin Machine. I'm kind of like, yeah, I kind of want to cycle back to my Evo Witch, but I was like, this guy's pretty aggressive, so he might spam me in the other lane if I Witch in the back. So I was saving it for the graveyard. And then obviously he didn't do it there, so I'm just going to cycle back to my Evos. And there's only 40 seconds left, so I'm like, could just play good defense here and should be GG. But yeah, he does go pretty aggressive, and I print another lane. But I just witch and guards, and then I might barb out as well here. So yeah, I barb out, which is good. Good defense. With graveyard, you guys, like, you're always going to take damage, so just try and minimize it as much as you can, basically. I don't know why he's stacking up troops when he knows I have lightning in that lane. He's pretty stupid, to be honest, but yeah, this last push we just have to defend well to win the game, and we defended perfectly, basically. Only a few skeleton hits, but yeah, that's GG's. This Golem deck is so broken, I think, and you guys should definitely try it out. And it's great if, you know, you don't run binds, don't have it matched. So that's why I've made the video for you guys. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and don't forget I'll be streaming on TikTok later today. So hopefully I can see a few of you guys there. So yeah, peace.